Making end of life decisions for your animal companions is never easy, and it gets even more complicated when different members of the family may not agree on what the best course of action is, especially when it comes to making that decision to go ahead and do euthanasia. Today, I'd like to share 4 steps with you that can hopefully help you gain everybody's perspective and maybe move you a little bit closer to being on the same page. Step one is to gather information. The best way to do this is everybody who has a decision making stake meets with your veterinarian and asks your questions. This gives everybody a chance to get the same information and everybody gets a chance to ask what questions they have. Things you might want to find out is with your vet's best guess, how long might your pet be expected to live as the disease takes its natural course? And what are the signs that may indicate that their quality of life is declining? It also helps to write down any specific questions that you have so that you don't forget. The next step is for everybody in the family to individually assess your pet's quality of life. You can use a tool like the HHHHHMM scale made by Alice Villalobos. And maybe everybody could fill that out, and then you can compare notes and see where you agree and where you might see things a little bit differently. The third step is to write down all of your goals and your priorities, what you think is important to your pet, and what fears you have. What do you want to avoid happening? So, everybody should make a list of these things and compare. And there might be things like, I just want to make sure that he's not in pain and doesn't have a crisis in the middle of the night, or I want to make sure all of the family members are there with her in her final moments. So it really helps to kind of compare those and see where you agree and where you might see things a little bit differently. Step 4 is just as you're talking through with your family, just remember to be kind and compassionate to your loved ones, but also to yourself. These decisions are super hard, and there's often no clear right answer to what should be done. It's best to assume that everybody has the best intentions and you all just want what you think is best for your beloved pet. So, finding that common ground can really help you move forward from a place of compassion and see where you can go from here. Hopefully, by following these 4 steps, you'll be able to make this difficult process a little bit less stressful and help everybody find areas where they agree. My name is Carolyn Nawn, and I am the owner and medical director of Arms of Aloha, where we believe every pet deserves peace, comfort, and dignity at the end of their life. If this was helpful to you, please share it with your friends. And if you have other topics you'd like us to cover, share them in the comments below. Mahalo.